Elevate, do is get right.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Car, aka Love Car, aka the real Anessa, back with another video. I just wanted to show y'all how I got this ginger color on this unit. So right now I'm just boiling some water, get that real hot, put it in the shower if you want to. I didn't want to make a mess. These are the colors that I used. I got French Cognac, Cajun Spice, Spiced Amber, and Cinnamon. I did use 4 different colors for this, okay? So I did start with a natural brown, natural black unit, so I had to bleach my hair. If you have blonde, then you obviously can skip this step, but you want to go ahead and strip as much color as you can before watercoloring your hair. I'm using this Cream of Nature Shea Butter conditioner. You want to make sure you condition your unit. You don't want it to be stiff, hard, none of that. Looking crazy, none of that. So personally, when I'm washing and rinsing my unit, I always go from top to bottom because I don't want to mat the hair. You don't want to get it all matted and tangled. So I always wash and rinse from top to bottom, do a little squeeze, and repeat. In the beginning, I did mention spending about $12 to $30. This depends on if you have to bleach the hair. So that's where that price range comes from. It just depends on what extra steps you need to take. I do use freeze spray before I do anything with my unit, just to kind of tighten up your lace and to tighten up the knots. This is just a precaution. You don't have to do this at all. Make sure the water is boiling hot, like I said earlier. That's the only way you're gonna be able to mix your dye well, is if the water is hot. So you have to boil your water. Some people use like a big pot. This is all I had, just this red little tub, and then like I said, I put it in the shower so I didn't make a mess, even though I ended up making a little mess anyway. Oh, and there we go. So I just started by adding a bottle at a time. And then I would use like my comb. You can use like a stick, anything to make sure you're not touching the water because it's going to be super hot. So I just went ahead and used my comb to go ahead and stir that up after one bottle, and I just kind of added as I went and kept stirring as I went just to make sure everything was mixed well. Now, personally, I was not playing with these bottles, okay? I was trying to use every inch, wasn't trying to leave a crumb, period. Ain't nobody playing with their money. If you want to do that, put some water in it, shake it up, pour it out. It all works the same, sis, I promise you. This is me color testing the dye. I just wrapped up a paper towel, folded up a paper towel, dipped it in there, and it was pretty close to the shade that I wanted, so I just kept going with the process. And that's just a way that you can test the color, just to make sure that you're on the right track. Try not to drop your comb because the water is hot. For anyone that does make a mess in their shower, if you don't have Comet or some type of bleach, I recommend immediately pausing the process and rinsing your dye off with water. Otherwise, the color is going to stick. Trust me when I say I know. Every time I dip, I personally start with the ends first. I think this basically depends on how you want the color to come out. I wanted the unit to mostly be the same. I wanted the top to maybe be a little bit different of a shade.
Elevate, do is get right.
I don't know if you guys are thinking about gloves right now or not. Feel free to wear gloves if you want to. I usually do when I'm dyeing hair like the other regular way, but since this was a watercolor method, I didn't care for the gloves. I washed my hands after and everything was fine. It came out pretty easily. But yeah, if you want to wear gloves, you can definitely do that. The water does not affect anything at all. And this is me entering the second run. This is when I use spiced amber and spiced cognac, I believe. Let's see. Yep, spiced cognac. So I mixed these two together, and I believe I wanted to do majority of like the top of my hair, but I was scared that it was gonna come out too different. So I went ahead and went in with the ends of the unit like I did before. Also, guys, I obviously dumped out that last water that I was using with the dye, made fresh new boiling water, and then went ahead and mixed this new this new colors. I literally used a unit from Sumber. I already wore this unit for like 5 months, so it's not going to look the freshest. It actually did really good when I bleached it. It was not shedding a lot at all. It was not tangling. Sumber's hair, 10 out of 10 for me, 100%. So this is the first trial. That was when I was washing it, and this is when it was starting to air dry. So I was actually really nervous at first because I'm like, this is not the color. But then we started air drying, and sis, I loved it. Like, you can't even tell how orange it is right now, but you saw in the beginning of the video, you saw how it was outside. So the different lighting is always going to give that different effect. But I was just loving this. I was loving it, especially because this was my first time doing this color by myself. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video for the watercolor method on this color. Like I said before, all the information will be in the description box below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe this video, and to my channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share this with a friend in case they, you know, trying to get this bomb color on their head, y'all, because I'm telling you. And follow me on my social media at The Real Anessa, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, so you can keep up with moi. And I'll see you guys in my next video, okay? Bye.